If you're planning on using the river this spring, you might have to leave this at home unless we start seeing some much-needed rain. For Bobcat Update, I'm Dara Downs. Over 15,000 students visit the Student Center and use its services daily. Since 2003, the average tuition and fees at public universities in Texas has increased by 86%. As I've said, in Austin, we're looking very warm today at 91. ASG is proposing an increase in student fees you pay every semester. And as Dara Downs tells us in this Bobcat Update, a chunk of the money will be going to the LBJ Student Center. The Student Center is the heart of the Texas State campus. The center holds the university bookstore, meeting rooms, and is home to many of the university's student organizations. Over 15,000 students visit the Student Center and use its services daily. Boco's Lounge gives students a place to relax between classes and access to a computer lab. The Lair is a popular place for students to grab food. Freshman Taylor Davis says she uses the Student Center a lot.
The fact that it has a lot of it has the best food on campus, and it houses all the offices, and it's got really great classrooms, and it's a really good central location to get to things.
ASG is asking students to vote on the referendum that would increase the fee students currently pay per long semester by $4. The Student Center fees are used for everything from electricity costs to maintenance on the building. With more than 27,000 students now enrolled at Texas State, the fee increase would help the Student Center keep up with its growing demand. Gabriela Rosales says many of the services that the Student Center provides could be in jeopardy if the referendum isn't passed.
Why would you want anything to be at risk to being cut, any type of event at all, like SACA, or what if we don't have, Riverfest anymore?
Students will vote on the referendum through a link sent to their Bobcat email on March 3rd and 4th. For Bobcat Update, I'm Dara Downs. Sewell and Rio Vista Park are both home to the San Marcos River. Students use the river for boating, swimming, and hanging out. The river relies on the water flow from the Edwards Aquifer, which is recharged when it rains. The San Marcos area has received less than 1 inch of rain so far this year. In 2008, San Marcos recorded half of its usual rainfall. The current drought conditions South Texas is experiencing has left the river lower than normal. The endangered species of fish and wild plants that live in the San Marcos River could also feel the effects of the drought if conditions don't change. Julie King, the Nature Center coordinator for San Marcos, says the low water level could cause problems for some river goers.
I think in parts of the river it's going to be hard to do some canoeing and kayaking. It's going to be shallow. The boats are going to be scraping on the bottom.
Many students spend time in Sewell Park and take advantage of the river on campus. Sophomore Brian Evans says he spends a lot of time in the park and has noticed a change in the river.
Last year when I came, it was up to the second step now. Now you pretty much have to jump in. You always hit the bottom. And I don't know, it's not as cool.
If you're planning on using the river this spring, you might have to leave this at home unless we start seeing some much-needed rain. For Bobcat Update, I'm Dara Downs. Since 2003, the average tuition and fees at public universities in Texas has increased by 86%. Senator Judith Zaffirini recommends a 5% limit to the yearly fee increase, while Senator Juan Hinosa proposes a 2-year moratorium. UT Student Body President Keshav Rashagolapan says his organization supports Zaffarini's plan.